Shifting focus now to the big exclusive coming in. On 20th of July, in a major breakthrough in the Sidhu Moosewala assassination case, Punjab police had carried out an encounter operation at Atari border in Amritsar. After receiving a tip-off about the accused being there after hours-long operation, it was a big win for the forces as they gunned down two key accused, the assailants of singer turned politician Sidhu Moosewala. While we gave you minute-to-minute details of the encounter, here is what the Punjab ADG police had to say about the big success.
I'd like to congratulate from the side of the public for this successful encounter with no loss of life from the police side.
Thank you so much. So first of all, I will like to call it a proper police action as a follow-up of this particular case, as also it being our duty, a moral duty and also a professional duty to the state, to the people of Punjab, to ensure sense of security, to ensure peace, and also to show, as per the instructions of the Honourable Chief Minister of Punjab, as per the instructions, to follow up the proper strategic approach with a total focus to eliminate this problem.
So there are so many characters in this Sidhu Moosewala case. Let's talk about the investigation part of this. I mean, why these two has opposed the arrest? Why? I mean, is there any further plans? Is there anything in the investigation? क्या इनका कुछ आगे जाने का plan था? That's why they are avoiding the arrest. क्योंकि बहुत सारे लोग arrest हुए हैं, उन्होंने आराम से arrest दे दिए. Nobody oppose and retaliate.
इसके बारे में इनकी क्या साइकोलॉजी थी, तो इसके बारे आई एम रियली नॉट इन अ पोजीशन टू कमेंट ऑन दिस, बट श्योरली जिस तरह से वो आर्म सीगे, तो जो इनका पास्ट ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड है, मनु खुसा तो वो स्पेशली इन्वॉल्व इन मेनी मर्डर्स. ही वाज वांटेड इन पेंटा मर्डर केस ऑफ मोगा आल्सो एंड अदर मर्डर्स आल्सो. पर ਜਿਹੜੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ जो इन बंदों की साइकोलॉजी थी कि सरेंडर करने के अपील के बावजूद इन्होंने रिटेलिएट किया, पुलिस पार्टी ने फायर किया, और not only fire किया, they continued to fire. They continued to fire despite intermittent appeal to them to surrender. It shows up to their criminal psychology. This is what all I can say.
And sir, a huge amount of ammunition has also been recovered. काफ़ी असला बरामद हुआ जो उन्होंने 5 घंटे तक अपना रिटेलिएशन सस्टेन किया, वो फायर सस्टेन किया. कितना ammunition recover हुआ है? क्या उसकी अभी तक क्वांटिटी कोई बाहर आ पाई? कितने वेपन्स थे?
3 वेपन्स बरामद हुए हैं. एक AK-47 राइफल है, एक ग्लॉक 9mm पिस्टल है, एक टॉरस US मेड पिस्टल है .45, और जो एमिनेशन है वो काफ़ी था उनके पास. और अगर आप देखेंगे तो ये बिकॉज जिस बिल्डिंग में वो होल्ड अप थे, तो दे वर प्रोटेक्टेड. पुलिस पार्टी वॉज इन दी ओपन with no protection, so and we had to ensure, so ये भी इंश्योर करना सीखा कि कोई सिविलियन लॉस ना होवे, कोई पुलिस पार्टी का लॉस ना होवे. तो इस करके took a little time, but ultimately the aim was achieved.
So, next question is that how the police nailed them down? I mean, police is chasing them. क्या उनका पीछा कर रही थी, या फिर पुलिस को ये जानकारी मिली कि they were camping there? कैसे ये सारा ऑपरेशन कैरी आउट अनफोल्ड हुआ?
पुलिस पार्टियाँ इन दोनों के पीछे काफ़ी दिनों से लगी हुई थी. हमारे पास काफ़ी इनपुट्स भी आ रहे थे, एंड वी वर एक्चुअली आफ्टर देम एंड दे वर जस्ट अहेड ऑफ अस बिकॉज ये अपनी ठिकाना बदल लेते थे. पर इस पर्टिकुलर केस में हमारे पास इंफॉर्मेशन थी इनका उस स्पेसिफिक एरिया में मूवमेंट का. हमारी पार्टियाँ वहाँ मौजूद थी. दे वर साइटेड, आइडेंटिफाइड. जब इन्होंने फॉलो किया गया, दे वेंट टू दिस बिल्डिंग.
Joining us on this broadcast is my colleague Amandeep, who's got us the latest exclusive. You've spoken to the Punjab police. A short while back we saw latest visuals coming in from the encounter site. Is it very clear that perhaps the two accused who were gunned down, were they actually planning to run away and perhaps cross over? Was that part of their plan?
Well, absolutely, Shavan. This was the high possibility, and in fact, this has been established in the police investigation as well. Just because when they retaliate the fire, that was a clear-cut indication that they have some further plans, and that is the reason they are not surrender themselves to police, despite knowing that they have been trapped in an isolated place where they have no way to go out. And even they were being located and tracked nearby the international border areas from past many days. just because initially they were tracked in Moga, Firozpur, Tarantar, and 2 days before they have gone down in Amritsar, just 8 to 9 kilometers from the international border of Pakistan. And in fact, Shavan, the most important point is that they were in touch with the Harvinder Singh Rinda, who was presently residing in Pakistan and driven by ISI. And and in fact he was the one who was actually running certain kind of activities, pro-Khalistani activities in Punjab as well. So these are all the primary angles of the investigation in which the police is investigating. And another most important aspect of this entire encounter is from where they have got the weapons. The primary angle of these weapon smuggling is that the high possibility is that these weapons has been dropped through drones from Pakistan, AK-47 and other arms and ammunitions. And in fact, that is the reason all the people who have been arrested in this entire case, most of them basically belongs and the natives are of the villages which are actually on the international border. Just because it is very easy to pick up the consignment of the weapons that has been dropped by the drones from the border located villages. And in fact, further it has been smuggled to the shooters to carry out and to eliminate Sidhu Moosewala in a very brutal murder. So these are all the part of investigation. And even Shravan, the high possibility that this AK-47 that has been recovered by the police after this encounter, the same AK-47 was used to kill Sidhu Moosewala. In fact, the shells of that weapon has also been recovered by forensic team, and it was sent for the further reports to match the shells that was recovered from the site of the Sidhu Moosewala killing site. And even Shravan, further they are also investigating what are the other angles in this entire killing.
Thank
Yes,
you very
sir.
much, Amadi, for getting us. This is exclusive.